Hello everybody. Today I want to show you my Marvel CGC collection, and I have 8 to show you. So let's get started. First off, I want to show you the basic ones that I have, because a year ago I discovered the CGC company, and like Elvis, I was girl happy. Like Elvis, I mean, he had that song. Well, I was CGC happy, became CGC happy. And anyways, so I was just collecting the CGCs off of covers. I'm a big cover guy. I'm not so much a storyline type of person, which is pretty important. So I was just going off of covers, which I really like. Let me show you the first one. It is Excalibur #1, 9.8 white pages. Again, I had to get it. Love the cover. It's pretty nice with the phoenix in the back. Sorry about the glare and the camera being in reverse. I believe I don't know. Didn't get to that. But anyways, there you go. Excalibur #1. Okay. 9.8. Secondly, I have the New Mutants #22. I love this cover. Once Upon a Time. It's like an interpretation of, or whatever, a spinoff of Sleeping Beauty. I love the fairy tale animals in there. It's a 9.8 white pages. My camera's not very good. So yeah. Fairy tale-ish or whatever. Pretty badass. Sleeping Beauty or whatever on it. I love this cover. It's one of my favorites, even though it's just your basic comic book. It's the X-Men Annual #8, 9.8 white pages. Again, these you can get off of eBay for like $40. But I love this cover with the White Queen showing her, emitting her powers. It's nothing powerful looking, but it's pretty. The art, the way they have that, the way they drew it up. You got right there Miss Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. But yeah, 9.8 white, off-white to white pages. Love that cover. Badass. Okay, fourth, I want to show you X-Men #115, 9.6. I believe, yes, white pages. I'm a big Sauron guy, one of my favorite villains. So yeah, enter Sauron. And quickly, I just want to let you know, well, I'm a big villain guy over superheroes, so I do have a particular order of top 7. After that, you can go with whomever, like Ulick, Ronan, High Evolutionary, Atuma. Even lesser known guys I like Oculus, I believe that's his name. He's a Fantastic Four villain. But I do have a top 7, and I'll let you know who it is. It's Apocalypse, it's Kang the Conqueror, badass. Then it's Nimrod, Holocaust. 5th, it's this guy. Everybody knows this guy, Thanos. I do collect Eagle Moss Marvel figurines. Right now I'm at 109. I just grabbed one yesterday. I picked up, who was it? The Shocker. So yeah, well, here she is again. Miss Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. Sorry about the movement, the glare. So yeah, I got her. And anyways, so after Thanos being #5, 6 and 7, Hobgoblin and Sauron. Then after that, it's whatever. I like a lot of them. Fin Fang Boom, whomever else. Alright, there was that one. 5th, I have a signature series coming up. A few of them. I have X-Men Alpha #1. 9.6 white pages, signed by Stan Lee. And wraparound cover with my main man, my favorite villain, Apocalypse. There you go. Signed by Stan Lee on October 29th, 2010. First appearance of Dark Beast. Of course, holochromium wraparound cover. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Next up, I'm going to show you a 9.8 signature series, Uncanny X-Men number 194. White pages with my basically third favorite villain, Nimrod, Nimmy, whooping that ass. I'm not a Juggernaut fan. A lot of people like him, I know. But yeah, that's where Stan Lee signed it on the Power coming out. I believe this one was signed on Halloween 2010. Yeah, 9.8, so it's not too bad. Of the 6 that I have, I bought 2. Of the last 2 of the 8, I won bidding off of eBay. So it was this one I won on bidding, yeah, about a year ago. And this next one up is the second one I won off of eBay. It's a signature series signed by the artist Joe Maduria or Maduria. I don't know if it's Italian or what. But yeah, I like it. It's signed in silver inking or whatever. The Phalanx Covenant or whatever. Being in the 6th grade, way back in 94, 95, I stopped. I just had, this was one of the last comic books I collected. I just got out of comics and got into sports, more into like hip hop. So this was one of the last comic books I collected. I like the cover. Love it. It's a wraparound with the White Queen and the Generation X in action. So I just like these covers, the Phalanx Covenant series. The foil edition on it, it's badass. Yeah, 9.8 white pages. Pretty nice. Signed on June 12th, 2010 by Joe Mod. Yeah. You got Banshee in the front and Skin. Had to win this one off of eBay. Guess I'll let you know. I think I put up like 130. Alright. So, last but not least, well, actually, let me quickly show you. It is the first appearance of Blink, and whoa, here she is. I don't want to drop that. Okay, there you go, Blink. I believe I already told y'all I have 109 Eagle Moss figurines. I just picked up Shocker yesterday. The goal is to get 190 around there. And the sorry part is the Eagle Moss figurine collection, they stopped the extension of the Marvel collection. So I believe they stopped around like at 225, 230, or I don't know. So there's some characters I don't want, so that's why I'm going to stop at like 190. I don't want like Nomad, Icaris, or whatever. I wish they would have made my favorite superhero besides the Incredible Hulk. I wish they would have made Darkhawk and a few others who are pretty cool, like Night Thrasher, whomever else. But villains who they did not make, like Oculus. Fuck, who else was I thinking that they should have made? Atuma, again, Ulick. So they stopped the extension, and they won't be making any more. So the goal is to get 180 to 190 Eagle Moss figurines. So last but not least, number 8 of my CGC collection is basically, like I told y'all, when I was getting out of comics, or when I got out of collecting them when I was 11 or 12, I one of the basically the last comic book I bought, one of the last few, is this one, Generation X #1. Not in 9.8 or anything. It's in Gem Mint 10.0. White pages. Yes. I just like the cover as well. Sentimental value in here because, like I said, it's the last comic book basically I collected. One of the few. In-plate villain. So yeah, I like Jubilee's powers coming out. Fireworks, pretty cool. Sync's aura. And you got White Queen, Banshee, and the other Generation X. The team. So yeah, I want to replace this as well. Send it back to CGC and let them replace that with the new modern updated version. So I had to get this in 10.0. I nabbed it about a year ago, just about sometime last July or August. And I could have, bought it off of eBay for like $50 for 9.8, but nah. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't get it. I just had to get it. The only one in 10.0, so yeah. Even though they weren't a big group or whatever. Like I said, sentimental value. This one was one of the last comics I collected. So, first appearance of Blink I showed y'all with that. Here's Juggernaut. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm glad Nimrod was whooping his ass in that cover. They sculpted him well. Just like the other ones that I have there. The ones I'm showing you. Pretty good. Here's Sauron, my man. Pretty badass. And I believe that's all 8 of my CGCs. One last thing I want to ask is, who would win between my man Apocalypse? So if you want to answer, go ahead, it's whatever. Versus, of course, this almighty powerful guy as well, Mr. Thanos. Sorry about all the mishandling. Let me know if you want to, just answer that question. Who would win? Of course, I would pick my man Apocalypse. They sculpted him very good as well. I do have the other ones over there, like Hobgoblin, and quite a bit. So let me know what you think of my CGC collection. I plan on buying a few more, just a few, like an X-Men 9.9. I won't tell you which one, but I'll show you when I get it. I'll show you it within the next 2 months or so. 9.9. But let me know what y'all think of this collection. Alright. Take care.